the world will lie about everything. And the ultimate truth and the basis for everything that could ever exist is nothing more than geometry and motion based on the laws of magnetics. Whether something is magnetic or not, this is what we now know as the fundamental principle for the very witnessing of existence. And ultimately, if you are not, in fact, quantum enough in how you measure anything in science, it can be considered deceptive or deception. And we know there's some obvious things going on here. You're witnessing it right now. But deception is in everything at some level. As a matter of fact, especially medicine, and even more quantum earth science and space science and general physics and even chemistry is all part of what we're trying to uncover, which is potentially quantumly deceptive. It's just the limits of human perception on the quantum geometrical interaction of magnetics and their nature, and how we actually put that into a simulation within our mind and our tools. So like, it's a matrix. So like, if there is a matrix, it could also control robotic brains, but humans don't necessarily align with machines in their brains as they are a living creature that has cognitive abilities. So like, what we know is that if we are the matrix, which we're probably not, and there's reasons why, and I've come up with a few, is that we have some free will to imagine that we have certain free will that isn't really controlling us, but we're also experiencing disease and spirituality and not really recognizing any truth about absolute religion or whatever. So if you throw the whole pie together, people are experiencing all different kinds of things that are not necessarily all being measured accurately. This is where you need to know that deception, quantum physics, is deceptive, because there are mimic conditions that seem to be one thing that actually quantumly turn out to be another. So like, it can totally drastically change what is true about a situation. Like, for instance, your subconscious can trick you into believing that there are spirits in your life. Your nervous system can play tricks on you. The matrix can play tricks on you. And we can't validate the difference between your nervous system and the matrix. And humans cannot exist in the matrix because no machine would align with our brain cells and the chemicals in our brain. It would be very out of alignment geometrically. It would eventually corrode and we would die too. So no amount of what we know is true about the matrix. However, it could still exist if we were machines inside of a matrix created from electronics that act exactly like a human brain. Because neurons are simply just chemical cells. Electronics can be made into chemical cells, which means they can perform as the matrix does. Okay, same difference. You got all the temperature sensors, you got everything, emotions that create special circuits that act as the human brain. Okay, it's conceivable in all of its glory. I've already conceived it. It is conceivable. Now, to call it absolutely true, I can't do that. So let's not be deceptive. I don't certainly know the difference between the matrix and reality. And everything is based on geometry and motion and magnetics according to the fundamental principles of existence and witness itself. So it doesn't matter necessarily what you are. What really matters truly is that you know that the glory is what you are. The glory is what you are. So knowing the difference is knowing what you are and having the glory. So the truth will potentially set you free, or it will destroy you, one or the other. Or it may do both. So, actually, so it wouldn't be directly doing one or the other. It could do both. It could destroy you and set you free. Which is in the likeliness of like saying that death is the answer to everything. So this is the video about quantum truth. This is that lacking. This is quantum. This video should be called Quantum Deception. This is about existence. Quantum deception about existence. There you have it. You have a very nice day, whatever you are, however you are, wherever you're going. Motion of geometry and magnetics. Life or death. Always know that I am he. You, she is she. They are they.